And we are here, guys. We're going to start the show. Wait on my friend. Okay. So we're going. You already know how to do this. We're going to start the show with with like a song. We're going to get into the show. All right. Let's go. And you can put your mic on mute once again. All right. Let's go, guys. Come on. There we go. Play. It's time to take it to a full potential. Beat this, and drop some game on the instrumental. And it's a simple thing, just listen close. I'm gonna tell you folks that the Lord is spoken. First things first, since your day to birth, you've been kind of confused about what your life is worth. 50 million times your way to go, you gotta take control. This fool's so good to be on. You can do anything that you wanna do. All you gotta do is put your brain into it. Take your time and educate your mind. And in the long run, just like the smoke, every member, no matter what they said of you, if they try, you can be a winner too. Everybody ride to the women, boys, and girls. We can't say it before. All the one thing you gotta take it day by day. This is what I have to do. You know what's the matter with you? You can make it big, you can get it some big, you can make it big. Get your time, take your time, baby. It's the work, right? Think about it, get it, take it on. Top is done. Also, many years, you graduated on campus. Solid as the other things. You can go up out the door. Say go down, gotta be a shit. Don't be a gotcha first, gotta be a kid. But if you keep on pushing, you can be a winner. All right, let's go, y'all. You can put it off now. Put it on. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my sister. How are you? And happy New Year's to you as well.
Happy New Year to you. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. So, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? What did you want to share with the people this morning before I go to work? Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, so I have an organization coming out. It's called Jesus Works Housing Voucher Program. And we're doing a launch. We're having a launch and a watch party. What is it? I know you want to know
Can't
what
hear
it
you.
is.
You gotta speak up.
Okay, what it is. Can you hear me now?
You're still a little down. I don't know if this is your computer or phone.
Hold on.
All
Hello? Can you hear me
right.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. So our organizations is to help Black individuals and families in the community that are struggling with utility bills. We want to start there and work our way up, getting start presenting vouchers and getting a building. So right now we are asking for people to invest in our invest in it because we want to help those that are in need. So we want at this launch we want to pull in the investments, people that are donating, people that are from I'm talking about from in all over the world that people are donating because we trying to raise $5,000. Not trying, we're going to raise $5,000 to and more to help those families that are in need that's struggling. And
All right.
so
So my question is, would this be like worldwide? Like,
yeah, yes, we're going to start in the district, the district.
Wow.
Yes, we're gonna start here in the District of Columbia, and then we're gonna work our way all the way up to 50 states and cities nationwide to this international.
Nice. That is nice. So, what made you want to start this?
Well, I will. Well, I found the person that sponsors me is my I call her my big sis slash mom. Her name is Jennifer Jennifer Jalencia Muhammad, and she's the founder of the New Royal Family Advocacy of Planetary Change. Okay, so she's the founder. She's the sponsor of Jesus Works voucher housing. I mean housing vouching program. I'm sorry, I'm getting it
Hmm.
twisted up. But she's yes. So she sponsored me with of my launch because of the fact that I see a lot of people that are homeless. Ever since she did the parade, they did a shutdown. They locking homelessness up. They locking homeless people up. They giving them fines. I mean, shelters are overcapacitated. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's so many things going on. So people are really struggling in this time, in these hard times. And I want to help those that are definitely in need of financial relief.
Wow. That 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 right there is great. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the first time that you was on her, you ain't shared this information with me, and I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying. And I'm glad that you came back on here in 2025, which makes this wow the first show of 2025. Truth be told,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
I-
saying. So that's a great way to start out the year. Truth be told, because I believe that we do need this information, and especially when you say that it's gonna be wide. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And you said that you is starting from the DMV area, you know.
Mhm.
So when I thought about that, right, I thought about the tri-state area because I'm in the tri-state area too. So that's not far. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's great. Like I know a lot of folks that may need that assistance in the tri-state area too. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
know a lot of folks gonna watch this on Facebook. I know a lot of folks gonna watch this on Twitch, Twitter, uh, and you too. And I know that they're gonna be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So I know that this is gonna be a
Yes,
blessing for
it's a great
somebody. This is gonna be
opportunity.
encouragement for somebody.
It's definitely something that God put on me. And we asking for volunteers because we need volunteers. We definitely need volunteers because we want to get the word out. We definitely want to get the word out. We want to get the word out. We want people on podcasts. Um we want people talking to some corporate business. We want to talk all over black churches, black radio stations. I mean,
Mm,
we want to hit the black community because see, this is what the problem is with the black community. See, the black community is lack of resources, and that's where we want to definitely hit because we want to change that aspect that um
mm-hmm.
about black families and black individuals. We want to help those that are in need. We know that these are hard times for a lot of us black folks, and
Right.
this will definitely be a blessing for those that are really seriously struggling, those that are about to be evicted, those especially with children,
You
those
want
that
to
are
change the
going through
narrative.
domestic violence, those that are going through something that they know that they can't get out of.
And you know what? And there's nothing wrong with changing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And I believe when you want to change the narrative of the story or of your life, that it starts with us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It has to start with us, you know. And what we are doing right now is we getting the word out. You know what I'm saying? This is the icing on the cake. What me and you is doing right now, we are leading the horse. The horse is to the lake, and they got want to drink the water. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Mm-hmm.
force it. You know,
That's right.
me and you right now are fishing. You know what I'm saying? And my big sis, cause she's a woman of God. You know that she say be fisher of men. That's what we are doing right now. You know what I'm saying? We are being fishers of men. We are being fishermen of souls for the kingdom of God. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I don't know where that came from, but I thank God for it though. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I
you
felt
know,
that in my spirit. That's it.
so
Yes.
that's real talk. Like I definitely know what you're saying by that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, right, that you saying this like right now, and I'm sharing all this stuff like right now in like groups. You know what I'm saying? Because God just laid that on my heart. Just share it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how to use the internet. You know how to use social media. Spread it.
Mhm.
Spread my word. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you got
Spread
to
what
do.
I am doing in the earth.
That's it. That's it. We are like
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
We are like the seeds. We are like the seeds, and once God plants it, water it. We must grow, and we must do what He want us to do. Because remember, it's His will and not ours. And um and so that's what we doing. I'm actually moving by faith. I'm moving by faith because God planted it in me. So now that
Hmm.
He planted the seed, now I must move it forward. I must move it forward. And it's been we raised $88. So we at $88. We raised 88. Yay. I'm so happy
Yeah.
about that. Yes. So we still going to reach our goal of $5,000. We trying to reach 5,000 or more before the launch/watch party because we want to help somebody there at the watch party. We
Mm.
want to help somebody there. We want to help at least 4 or 5 family individuals. Okay.
Right.
Definitely want to
Hmm.
help somebody at the watch/launch party because we want to bring this to the table, and we want to bring like little like those that donated. I mean, well, I'm gonna use invest. Those that invest, we
I
want to
like
give them
that word. Invest.
we want to give them a little buttons, or we want to send them cards so they
Nice.
know that it is appreciated, and that it is very appreciated what they done, and they will always have update, and they will always be part of the family for us. So it's a great thing to join the team. It's okay. I mean, I love my team, but we are growing. You get what
We
I'm
are
saying?
growing. Yeah.
We
That's
are growing.
and that's that's what it's is about. You know what I'm saying? It's about helping each other. You know what I'm saying? And I say that you know what I'm saying because I know what it's like to have. I know what it's not, and I know what it's like not to have. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I believe once we understand that we will be a better society. We'll be a better nation, and not just for blacks, but for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we all bleed the same blood.
Exactly, we do.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that one.
Hmm.
You know. So my next question is, how can they get in contact with you or your organization? If you want to put your information down there, you can.
Yes. I'm definitely. You can contact me. You can email me at Jesus uh, dot wvpg at gmail.com.
hope that y'all got all that information. And she just put her information down there. That's awesome. And I didn't have to ask her. Look, I didn't have to ask her. Yo, 2025 is starting off good. Look at that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That is awesome. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
and we are gathering our website, so that should be done pretty soon. So anybody that's looking for me, so right now just email me. You have details, you want to join a volunteer team, that will be awesome, because hey, we looking for volunteers, and that would be great um to join a team. Everybody on the team is so lovely, and are willing participants to teach you the ropes of what to do and everything like that. So it's very teachable. It's nothing hard. I mean, it's just cold calling, reaching out to people,
Right.
get the word out. So and we got a script just in case you're not as good as formatting the script. We got that, and you just
Okay.
put in your own words. So I am very happy about this.
That's good.
Watch party is February the 1st,
Uh-huh.
and it's gonna
And
be 4:30 to 5:30. It's gonna be
I
at church.
and my big sis said, "May your 2025 be blessed." And already is, sis. Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, because we need this. We need this. We need a
Of
change.
course.
Every time I turn around, it's somebody asking for vouchers. Like and I'm gonna give you this story. One
Yes.
time, we was helping this lady when she had kids. She has a mother that is on oxygen,
Mm,
just because of you know she lost her job, or however the
okay.
situation came. The thing is, they were sleeping in a car.
Wow. Okay.
So this right here, this is the dynamic that we are in, and shelters are full. I mean, hey, we need to be the change to
Right.
change other people's lives, because we need to bring the
That's
hope
powerful.
to them. We need to bring hope to them, because a lot of people lost hope in the system that we call
Mm,
supposed to be
wow.
us. Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
system. And see, if we come together and be on one accord, and brothers and sisters, we are the system, because they need us. If we are not here, it wouldn't be a system. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So they need us for this system. But we have to change that system for
I was about to
us,
say that.
benefit for us. And this is what Jesus Works Housing Voucher Program is. It's to change the system for us.
Hmm. Wow. And 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 it's funny, right? That that we uh that we totally understand. Uh, it's not that we don't know how to change it. We just had to get our foot in there. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because because it's folks of the world that know how to work the system better than the believer, and I see that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, so what haven't we catch on to that they already caught on? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I see it now because it's like, all right, we could be in the same room as them, but we're there on a different mission. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
To make sure that the work of the kingdom of God go forth. You know what I realized in life, sis? You know, like when I'm with like my bros or my sisters, or when I'm just me, when I like ride around, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I realized in life sometimes we just gotta like move folks out the way. We got Brody folks out the way. Like we gotta get in line. You know what I'm saying? So
You definitely gotta
that's
be
what I've realized. But don't be rude about it. Just know where you sit at in this hour. You know what I'm saying? And you have God next to you. You feel me? Because we all can win. We just gotta know how to win. We gotta use the tools that God gave us, and we gotta use the tools that the world gives us. Gotta be diversity. You gotta work with folks in the world. You know.
Mhm.
So that's how I look at that one. I believe it's how we change this too. We have
Yeah,
to change this. We have to change
definitely,
this.
definitely have to change mindset. Well, it's always a scripture for everything. God put a scripture down for everything. And the renewing of the mind is always the first key. You have to renew your mind. Order to renew
Exactly.
your mind. Order to renew your mind, though, people must get into the spirit. The spirit comes first before anything can change.
Exactly.
So that's one thing that people have to do. And a lot of times we to be honest, we work off of flesh.
Ooh,
Okay, work off the flesh
yeah.
part prospective instead of working on the spirit prospective, because see the flesh prospective is much easier to get to, and see
Mm,
the spirit prospective you can't see and a lot of times my pastor, let me tell you what my pastor did. My pastor said something about the predator and the prey. So it was
okay.
this antelope that was running in the woods, and then the predator was stalking this antelope, right?
Hmm.
And guess what? So he started running. He noticed that he was being stalked. So he started running. So the predator started running after him. But see, a wall came in the way of the antelope. The wall
Mm,
up in front of the antelope. Now the antelope know that it could jump. It could jump high. Antelopes can jump real high.
of
But see,
course.
the thing about this example in this story that he said, at the same time in his mind, he didn't think that he can go over that that wall, because see, simple the fact he couldn't see what was on the other side. So guess what happened to the antelope? He got eaten because what? Of hesitation. Because simple the fact they
Wow.
stayed right there, hesitant, because he was scared to see what was on the other side.
That's
Instead,
powerful.
and the thing about that is that's exactly what I'm saying. We so busy thinking of that fleshly side mindset instead of thinking of the spiritual side. When we see in a way, we think it's the right way, but until we tap into God and that spirit man,
Hmm.
we can't see nothing, because if we can't see, guess what? We're walking blindly until we get our
Right.
what? Spiritual eyes open. So a
That's
lot of
powerful.
times out of 10, we're walking fleshly and definitely spiritually blinded. That's why most of us continue to fall in a ditch.
And it's funny, right? That that you use those two and in the movie, right? And going back to what I said, that we know that it's not the fact that we don't know how to use the system. We gotta get in line. And one thing that I know about the antelope is the deer that had the horns, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We just can just use our horns to get in line. Like we don't know how to use that, and we don't know how to protect our. And sometimes some of us don't know how to protect our ourselves too. That's what them horns is for. It's for protection. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yep.
That's like that's like prayer. That's like fasting and the full armor of God. We know how we have to know how to use what God gives us. And that was one of the tools that sometimes the antelope don't know how to use. But they're there. Use them. That's one of the tools. You know what
That
I'm
is
saying?
so
Don't go
true.
don't go down too easily.
That is so
You know?
true. And that's exactly why we should always point towards that spirit man, because so our eyes can be awakened, spiritually awakened, and so we won't be spiritually blind. So we definitely have to have our mind right, but to order to have that right, we have to tap into the spirit, because that got to be fixed. That past. See, God has to fix all that. He has to heal all that, take all that stuff away. And
Yes.
was reading about I mean, well, Tyler Perry, he was talking about a tree. You know how a tree grows,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you know how a tree grows, and you have them seeds. You have the seeds, and you got to water it. You got to water it, put it in good soil to and water it and watch
Mm-hmm.
it grow. You're going to watch it grow up. And so this tree, it grows, and then you see during times you see some of the damages the tree the tree had to take, where through these seasons and through these storms. But you see the trees, the branches, they wither. Some of them wither and die. The leaves turn color. The leaves falls off. And see, the
Mm-hmm.
main thing about this story that I love is it was saying that everybody is not going to go where you're going, because even though
Exactly.
tree, the tree is still standing. What is the tree doing standing alone? Even though it has all those things, it got leaves, it
Mm-hmm.
got branches. These things are withering, these things are dying. These trees, some of the trees, I mean, some of the leaves is not going to be able to withstand the storm. So
Exactly. That's
the
powerful.
main the main thing that can handle everything though, that's always going to be there with you, is the roots. Because
Yeah.
it grew. That's how it grew. So them roots, when you find somebody that has you right there spiritually, mentally, have all your elements there, them are
Mm-hmm.
the friends that you should have in your circles, that always will have your back. Those
Oh,
roots.
and I'm glad that you said that, right? So I want to give a special shout out right now. First, I want to thank God and shout out to my circle. You know what I'm saying? The ones that push me every day and every night. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta love those that are, around. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Mhm.
and especially man, especially those, what I'm saying, that are with you for life, and you know that they with you for life. You know what I'm saying, and you know that they just not there for a day, for 6 months, or a year. You actually know that they're there for life. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's nothing wrong with with uh with have with with having a great team. A great team is fine, but having great people behind you and actually help you and push you and nourish your gifts and your time, that's what it's all about.
Yes, that is it.
You, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's all about indeed. Like
Yes.
that's real talk. And hold for a second. And I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you have next? If you don't mind me asking, like,
I have
what's
a book
next for
coming
you?
out. I have a book coming out.
Okay.
It's called The Perfect Life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of my that's a new book that
The perfect.
actually I didn't have nothing to do with this book.
Mm.
God actually wrote this book. I didn't write this book, and this is the truth,
Okay.
whether people believe it or not. But I was in the hospital and with migraines. So
Mm.
with chronic migraines, and Sonny, I was on my bed, I was praying and talking to God. And next thing you know, he's talking to me, and he got me literally writing a book while I'm in the hospital. And this book is literally is awakening. It's a wake up call for men, women, children. I mean, it should touch a lot of a lot of souls. And I love this book because it reminds me not just of some things that I've been through, like depression and
Mm-hmm.
losing my brother slash cousin, and dealing with having to deal with certain things in my life, like me being sexually assaulted and everything like that, insecurities, a lot of stuff. As young women, we deal with a lot of insecurities about ourselves because of the world has and these, and definitely entertainment.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be like everybody instead of being themselves, and like being yourself is not good at all. Is better to mimic somebody else. No,
Oh,
it's better to get to love yourself, love God, and
yes, it
take
is.
heed of his word. Okay. Even though I know I've been through, like I said, I've been through all of that. I've been through insecurities, not loving myself. I've been sick since I was 5 years old with symptomatic lupus and seizures. So I know how it feels like to be an outcast. I know how it feels like to be depressed. I know
Mm-hmm.
how it feels. Okay. So it's like all these triumphs and all these trials, it's what makes you stronger. It makes you want to push more. So
Yes.
this book is about, definitely about changing changing your mindset, changing your life, focusing on your true purpose in life, not
Right.
just the things and the materials that are around you. Yes, material things are good sometimes, but don't
Sometimes.
don't let that be your main focus. Okay, don't
Right.
let success be your main focus. Okay, don't let
Right.
money be your main focus,
That's
because guess
good.
what? It's I'm gonna tell you how bad that is, because God says wherever your heart desire, that's where your treasure is at. That's where it lies at. So if he says that in his word, if he says that's where your treasure is at, that means that you made some type of materialistic thing your God. You see what I'm saying? Whatever that
Mm-hmm.
you got your mind on, oh, my business, my money. But God says, give me all your cares and your worries and your anxieties. So he calls all the laborers, he calls all this labor because he cares about us.
Yes,
That's
you
how
do.
I feel. And so every time I think about God, I'm thinking about, oh my goodness, how many stripes he got to die on that cross, what he had to go through, and that just take the mindset of what I'm going through, because he went through something way more than
Wait.
what we went through.
Yeah.
What we
That's
going through.
something to think about, man.
Yeah, so that's why I think that's when I be like, I'm over here thinking about. when is my next job gonna come? And
Right.
and then I think about it, it's like Jesus wasn't thinking about none of that. He was basically getting spit on, marked, everything. And so you have to sometimes your
Yes.
mindset have to think differently than
Hmm.
what you see. What you see is not always how can I say, is not always the solution because God is always working behind the scenes.
I know, right? And I tell folks that like he works behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And when he is ready to put you out, you know, that is when you really know. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, sis, I ain't know that I ain't know that you was gonna in inbox me and I'll be doing a show be for work. Look, that wasn't part of my plan. Look, I'm when I got that, I'm like, all right, okay, cool. You know, all right, because it's funny because I was supposed to have a show yesterday, right? And I've been reaching out to this person and they didn't get back to me. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I put two and two together. I'm like, now I see why. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I've realized a lot of folks like these major platforms or these major folks. And I realized, oh, I'm already major. I'm major in God. It don't even matter if you don't mean get in contact with me no
That's
more.
it. That's it.
It
Because
don't even
God,
matter if you reach out.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
God will bring you the people. He will bring you the people. I'm telling you, I was talking about now my team. I was so worried about my team because my team, I love each and every one of them. All of them is different. And but when you're brothers and sisters, you have little spicks and spans. You get what I'm saying? But we come together. That's the thing that keeps us glued
Most
together.
definitely.
Is that foundation. And see, we have to have that foundation. You have to have that
Mm,
set straight. Because if you don't have this, if it's not laid in the foundation, then it's not
that's
going
good.
to. That's why I put when I did Jesus Works, it's Jesus Works housing voucher program. My
Hmm.
under God is under that already. But what makes it tops it off is Romans 8:28. Good work,
Okay.
good works come to those that love God. Good
Hmm.
works. When he say
Yes.
good works, that means that he talking about those that are diligently seeking him. Okay, those that really believe and truly believe in him, trusting in
Hmm.
him, and he's going to bring that open door to you. Those
Most
that
definitely.
actually doing good works for the Lord, for the kingdom. And I love it.
That is awesome. And and I know a lot of folks is watching this like right now. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that this joint is going to be viral. Truth be told, because a lot of folks probably, well, I'm not gonna say probably because that's not the right word to use. I know a lot of folks that are that need these resources. So my question is, what are some of the made the all right? What are some of the major states that y'all would like to hit, if you don't mind me asking? Like, give me your top five if you can.
Okay, so well, we can't say DC because DC is not a state. So it's a district. So we're going to hit Maryland. We would definitely change the narrative of Maryland because Maryland, let me tell you why. Because Maryland people don't get help in Maryland because it's so hard. And let me tell you why. Because of politics. Okay, the
Definitely a
political.
big part.
Okay, and Virginia the same way too, because that's Commonwealth. It's basically saying you got to have money to live here. You get what I'm saying? That's
Mm,
everybody doesn't have money. You know what I'm saying?
everybody
So
don't.
it's like everybody, and that's the thing about people that they put. Some people they put um all of us in one category, and that's where the misleading part comes in, because we're not all the same. We're
We're
not
not.
all the same. We don't think the same. We don't do the same things. But let's go to after that. I will go to hey, probably Georgia.
Mm,
um I will go to see. I want to hit, and I know this because let's go, because I hear them talk about Georgia all the time. And let's hit Los Angeles. Let's hit
oh,
over there by Vegas. And I mean, I want to hit
some of the
those
big states.
some of those
Yeah.
big cities, those big states, Texas. Then hit the narrative over there, because see, I want to definitely make a scene over there, and it's not about and I'm telling you, this is the truth,
Right.
because a lot of times out of 10, and I'm gonna say this, and it's not to hurt nobody's feelings,
Oh no,
and
you not hurting no feelings.
not to hurt nobody's feelings, or to make it seem like, but it is this is a war game out here. It's a war
Yeah.
game. um Cops, some cops, they beating up on, our our black our black community. I mean, hey, we are being shut down in a lot of states and cities. And
Right. I can't even hear you.
wait a
You.
minute,
There you
I
go.
got dig on. And so I just want I want to hit those rich states. I want to hit them and let them know that we exist. We exist. We don't have to be rich to to succeed, but we rich in the spirit. And a lot of times out of 10, those people that rich, some of them don't have God. You know, they don't. Okay.
Yeah,
God
you
is
right
there.
about that.
That's why one thing I love, I'm gonna tell you one person that really came to mind to me is Denzel Washington.
Okay.
He's a great motivator. I see him speaking God a lot of times, and that is great. You rarely see somebody that's with his status speaking about God, and you see people start off talking about, okay, yes, I'm with God, and this is the true fact. They start off with God, but then somehow down the line they get
Hmm.
confused. They leave
Oh
God behind.
yeah, most definitely.
But when you, oh my goodness, the thing that I love is when you come back to him, and you start to see that, mm,
Hmm.
oh my goodness, I am absolutely nothing without you. My money don't matter. Nothing don't matter. I got all this stuff because of you, not of my own will. And see, that's what I
Right.
love about wanting to make change. I want to make change in those people's eyes. I want to touch those people. I want to bring God to those people. And see, that's what Jesus works is about. We about changing lives, bringing
Most
souls,
definitely.
bringing souls to the kingdom. And it's just
Hmm.
not about a voucher. It's deeper than that.
It's
It's just
deeper. Yes, it
about
is.
a voucher program. It's not just about helping you. It's about getting your life in order with God. And that's what Jesus work stands for. It's getting that inner man, getting that
Mm-hmm.
inner back towards God. Because let
That's
me tell you, we can't even think straight if our inner man not right. If we still dealing with our past and hurts and all this, we see why sometimes we can't get our bills right. We can't do this, we can't do that. We
yeah.
unstable because we so focus on these things. Focus on not having instead of but God said he will provide all
Come on.
our needs. Okay.
Yes.
And he says we should not want for nothing because he gave us the tools to get it. Okay. Just like Caleb in the Bible when he said, uh, the spy said no. They went to look at the land, and they was I mean, Caleb wasn't afraid, but some of the warriors were afraid because they saw
Some of the
giants.
word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they saw giants and all this stuff. But Caleb said, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take this, we're gonna go get it. God said, this is mine. This is mine. I want this. I want this land. We gonna take it. We could take it by force. Okay.
And
Yeah. And so I love Caleb because he took it. He took what was
that,
his, and
that's
that's
how we
exactly
should be.
that's how we should be. We shouldn't be afraid because walking in fear. Okay, fear is not going to get us nowhere, but
Nah.
give us, but hinder us. We should walk in God, in love, and trust and believe that God is going to lead us and guide us and
Come on.
set us on our way to the right path.
That and you know what, sis? And you said a lot, and I know a lot of folks is gonna be blessed by this, you know.
I
And
am
I am
sorry.
glad that I did say yes, like last night, knowing that I was tired and stuff like that, you
I
know.
am. I am too.
And
I am too.
and truth be told, like I could not go to sleep until I post this last night. I said, all right. So as I posted, I just was like, I fell asleep. I just like fell right
I,
to sleep.
I have to. I mean, I am just thankful and grateful that you responded, because like I said, this is a great opportunity. We looking for volunteers. We to do some things before the launch.
Yes,
We're still taking in investments, people that are investing for the people that need um, the utility bills, you know.
right.
So I'm just happy, and I'm very blessed to say um, that God is doing a change in the atmosphere. And I was
Yes,
saying this the yesterday. I was saying this is it's a storm. It is a storm brewing in the spirit realm. God is separating the reals from the fake. It's a
right.
lot of people is saying things, but are they standing on the word? You see what I'm saying? And that's the
That's
thing
the
we have to
yeah.
do. We have to stand on the word. I don't care what the storm may
That's good.
be. Like, like I go to Apostle Peter when when Jesus bid him in the water.
Right.
Um, and he was so ready. He was so ready, but for real, his
Mm-hmm.
inside wasn't ready. See, that's another thing. We say we're ready for something, but our inner man is not prepared to do it yet because it's not the time to do it. You get what I'm saying? We have to be, God have to mold us, he have to take
Yes.
away some stuff out of us. And that's what Apostle Peter, when he got bitten and he see the storm was already right there. If you notice, that storm was already right there. But see, as it got louder and came in front of him, he got scared and he fell in the water. And Jesus said, "Thou of little faith." you know and see, all we have to have is that faith, small as a mustard seed. That mustard seed faith will take you a long way. You get me saying? A long way. And so when he fell in, and Jesus said that, woo, mm, mm, mm.
You is so right. And I don't mean to cut you off short, but I definitely do gotta get ready to go. And I gotta cut this short this morning. I know.
That's good. That's good. Well, I just hope and pray you have a good day at work.
Appreciate it.
um everything prosperous will come to you.
In Jesus' name, I appreciate it and I
Yes.
receive it.
All righty.
Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. And
Thank
shout out
you.
to everybody that was on here this morning too, man. Share up, tag somebody. I mean, that needs this information, man. And we are out of here. Enjoy your 2025, man. God bless everybody.
Bye bye.
Peace. See you.
All right. Yeah, it's a legendary session. They see it's how I walk inside the building in their exit. They see I'm counting checks. I got baguettes all in my necklace. And I'm trying to stress and put it back inside the message. You gon' be moving when you know when you don't go. It was a handstand, counting up the bags, yeah. Then they just woke up laughing. Stuff inside the mansion, credit card on backpack, staying on my tank, but I know it happened. Pulling up the crack, AMG the man, it better happen. You gotta understand my dedication. If I don't make it, who really made it? If I don't take it, they gon' be the same. I got some stuff. I got some stuff in my inside that come out from me. I got some stuff trying to get it. Got some stuff. I'm put it in this trap though. And my life a movie. I'm just trying to shoot me. I'm shooting the back though. I'm praying to pray. And man, it's your man. To dance to the plane of the frame. I'm out of the plane of the sand. Like my car's right and now they playing it with a hand. I love my fans, no cap. I wanna see any strap. Walk on my shoe, you down. Come on, living out the trap. Wasn't in the over the map, yeah. But in a positive way. Trying to take it to a warmer place. I ain't trying to be late. I've been done some shit. I got more in aim. It's design of my frame. And I don't really gotta talk with too much modesty. Like, but I keep it humble. I ain't gotta pop it too much. Cause I'm the one and I'm the talking too much. And they complaining about that I'm dropping too much. And I ain't dropping too much. They say, "Yeah, you really dropping too much." But I ain't dropping enough. But real is it, and real is real, and real is good.
Hey friend, you gotta watch the play. Gotta watch the replay. Indeed, and thank you that you enjoyed the show. Watch the play. Thank you. Yeah, out of here, guys.